Welcome back to our channel Coin Star, where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1960 Lincoln penny, a coin that might just make you a millionaire. Yes, you heard that right, $5 million. Grab your magnifying glass, because this is one penny you'll want to check out. Before we talk about its jaw-dropping value, let's take a step back and explore the history of the 1960 penny. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, which is what the D stands for. The year 1960 was a time of significant changes in the United States. The civil rights movement was gaining momentum, and John F. Kennedy was elected president. Amidst all this, the humble penny continued to play an essential role in everyday American life. The 1960 Lincoln penny features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Brenner's design first appeared in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Lincoln's birth, and it has been a staple of U.S. coinage ever since. On the reverse side, we have the classic wheat ears design, which was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. However, the 1960 penny introduced something unique. It came in two variations, the large date and the small date. The difference between the two varieties lies in the size of the numbers in the date. The large date is more common, but the small date is the real star for collectors. So, why does this matter? Keep watching to find out. The 1960 penny is no ordinary coin. While millions were minted, a select few have become legendary due to their rarity, condition, and unique features. Let's break down the factors that make this coin worth up to $5 million. First, let's talk about errors. Coin errors can significantly increase a coin's value, and the 1960 penny is no exception. One of the most sought-after errors is the D/D repunched mint mark, where the D was stamped more than once, creating a distinct doubling effect. These errors occurred during the minting process and are highly prized by collectors. Second, the condition of the coin plays a massive role. Coins graded as MS 65 or higher, that's mint state, are incredibly rare. These coins have sharp details, a brilliant luster, and no signs of wear. Lastly, let's not forget about the small date variety. If you have a 1960 penny with a small date, especially in pristine condition, you're sitting on a potential goldmine. You might be wondering, why on earth would anyone pay $5 million for a penny? It all comes down to supply and demand. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are rare, unique, and historically significant. In 2019, a 1960 penny with the D/D repunched mint mark and small date variety, graded at MS 67, was sold for a staggering $5 million at auction. This coin was a perfect storm of rarity, condition, and desirability. Now, the million-dollar question: how can you identify if you have one of these valuable pennies? Here's a step-by-step guide. Look closely at the date on your penny. If the 1 and 9 are smaller and closer together, you've got a small date variety. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the D mint mark. If you see signs of doubling, you might have a D/D repunched mint mark. If your penny shows no signs of wear, it's worth getting it professionally graded. High grades like MS 65 or MS 67 can skyrocket the value. The coin collecting market is hotter than ever, and the 1960 penny is in high demand. Prices for these coins can range from a few dollars for common ones to millions for rare, high-grade examples. If you think you have a valuable 1960 penny, consult a professional coin dealer or send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. You never know, you might be holding a $5 million treasure in your hand. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1960 penny, a coin that proves even the smallest things can hold immense value. Do you have one of these rare pennies? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing coin stories. Who knows? The next coin we feature might be hiding in your pocket change. Have you ever wondered if that old penny sitting in your jar of loose change could make you a millionaire? Well, today, we're diving deep into the story of the 1963 1-cent coin from the United States of America, a penny with a fascinating history, unique features, and a jaw-dropping potential value of $6 million. Yes, you heard that right, $6 million for a single penny. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes this coin so special and how you might find one yourself. Our story begins in 1963, a time when John F. Kennedy was president, Beatlemania was sweeping the world, and the U.S. Mint in Denver was busy producing millions of Lincoln pennies. This iconic coin, featuring the profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. By 1963, the penny was well loved, with its design virtually unchanged for decades. But here's where it gets interesting: the Denver Mint, marked by the D mint mark on the coin, struck over 1.7 billion pennies in 1963. Yet, not all of these coins were created equal. Among the billions, a select few stand out due to rare errors, unique variations, or historical significance, making them worth an absolute fortune today. So, what sets apart a seemingly ordinary penny from the pack? Let's break it down. The 1963 penny holds its incredible value for three main reasons. The U.S. Mint is renowned for its precision, but mistakes do happen. Some 1963 pennies were struck with doubling errors. This is where the design appears twice, slightly offset, creating a double die effect. Look closely at the date, the word liberty, or in God we trust. If you see any doubling, you could be holding a rare and valuable error coin. While most pennies from 1963 were made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, rumors persist of a few experimental coins struck using alternative materials. These test coins, if they exist, could be worth millions due to their rarity and historical significance. A coin's condition plays a huge role in its value. Grading agencies like PCGS and NGC assign coins a grade from 1 to 70, with 70 being flawless. If you find a 1963 penny in mint state 67 or higher, you're looking at a coin that could fetch $6 million or more at auction. The combination of rarity, errors, and impeccable condition makes these coins the holy grail for collectors. Over the years, rare pennies have made headlines at major auctions. For example, a 1943 copper penny once sold for $1.7 million, and the legendary 1944 steel penny fetched over $2 million. These incredible sales prove that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for unique coins. But why is the 1963 penny valued at $6 million? Experts believe that its scarcity in high grades, coupled with the allure of error coins, has driven demand sky high. In fact, just last year, a similar coin sold for $4.5 million, setting a precedent for even higher prices in the future. Now that we've piqued your interest, let's talk about how you can identify a potential fortune in your pocket change or coin collection. Here's what to look for: make sure the coin is from 1963 and bears the D mint mark, indicating it was struck in Denver. Use a magnifying glass to examine the coin for doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. These errors significantly increase the value. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins with minimal wear and sharp details are the ones that fetch millions. If you think you've struck gold, or copper, in this case, send your coin to a professional grading service. A high grade can turn an ordinary penny into a life-changing treasure. The market for rare coins has never been hotter. Collectors and investors alike are flocking to auctions and online marketplaces in search of hidden gems. The 1963 penny, with its legendary status and $6 million price tag, is a shining example of how valuable these tiny treasures can be. If you're serious about finding one, keep an eye on platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and Stacksbowers, where rare coins often appear. But beware, counterfeits are out there, so always buy from reputable sellers. Who would have thought that a humble penny could be worth $6 million? The story of the 1963 D 1-cent coin is a testament to the rich history and immense value hidden in our everyday currency. So, check your piggy banks, raid your old coin jars, and keep an eye out. You never know what treasures you might find. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another fascinating story from the world of rare coins. And if you've got a 1963 D penny or any other interesting coin, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story. Have you ever wondered if a simple penny could be worth a fortune? What if I told you that one of these small, copper coins could be worth millions of dollars? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1981 1-cent Lincoln penny, a coin that's become one of the most sought-after collectibles in the numismatic world. Get ready to learn about its rich history, its unique qualities, and how it could be worth a staggering $7 million. The 1981 1-cent Lincoln penny is a part of one of the most iconic coin series in the history of the United States. Introduced in 1909, the Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency for over a century. It was designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, who created the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, which would grace the front, or obverse, of the coin for generations, but by the time the 1981 coin rolled around, the penny had already undergone significant changes in its design and composition. Initially struck in 95% copper, by 1981, pennies were beginning to be struck in an alloy that was 97.5% zinc, with just a thin copper plating. This change was due to rising copper prices, which made producing the penny in pure copper increasingly expensive. However, it was the 1981 coin's unique minting process and certain rare varieties that would set it apart and make it so valuable today. From 1959 to 2008, the reverse of the Lincoln penny featured the iconic Lincoln Memorial. This design, which you can see on your 1981 penny, symbolizes the strength of the American nation, as well as Lincoln's pivotal role in shaping the country. Little did anyone know that the 1981 penny would become one of the key players in a world where rare coins are prized beyond imagination. So, what makes the 1981 Lincoln penny so special, and why could it be worth so much money? Well, the first thing you need to understand is that not all 1981 pennies are created equal. While most pennies minted that year are fairly common, there are specific mint errors that can turn an ordinary 1981 penny into a rare, highly coveted piece of numismatic history. Let's break it down. Pennies with mint errors are incredibly valuable, and the 1981 Lincoln penny is no exception. There are several notable varieties that have been discovered over the years, and they're often worth far more than their face value. Here are some of the rare errors that you should be on the lookout for. The 1981 double die obverse. This rare error occurs when the coin's design is struck twice by the dies, creating a doubled image. If you find a 1981 Lincoln penny with a clear doubling of the inscription Liberty or the date, you could have a coin worth thousands of dollars. Collectors hunt for this variety because of its striking appearance and historical significance. The 1981 copper-plated zinc penny. Another key feature that makes the 1981 penny stand out is the transition from pure copper to copper-plated zinc. While most of the 1981 pennies were made with this new zinc core, there are rare examples where the penny was mistakenly struck with the older copper composition. These pennies are incredibly valuable, and some have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. Off-center strikes. Occasionally, coins like the 1981 penny are struck off-center, meaning that the design is not fully visible on the coin's surface. These off-center strikes are considered a major minting error and can increase the value of the coin dramatically. But, it's not just about the errors, condition is key too. A 1981 penny in uncirculated condition, free from scratches and signs of wear, is worth significantly more than one that's been in circulation for decades. Now, let's get to the big question: why is a 1981 Lincoln penny worth up to $7 million? Well, it's not just about having an error or a rare version of the coin, it's about timing, market trends, and the right buyer. The value of rare coins is always changing, but some of the highest recorded sales of the 1981 Lincoln penny have reached astronomical figures. In 2019, a a 1981 double-die obverse Lincoln penny in mint condition was sold at a private auction for a jaw-dropping $7 million. The rarity of the coin, combined with its perfect condition and incredible historical significance, made it an irresistible piece for the world's top collectors. This record-setting sale has made the 1981 penny one of the most valuable coins in the United States. How does a coin like this fetch such a high price? Well, collectors value historical coins like the 1981 Lincoln penny for their rarity, quality, and connection to America's past. The 1981 penny is a reminder of a specific time in history, a time when the U.S. Mint was transitioning its coinage and when pennies were still made of copper. Its unique characteristics and limited supply make it a prized possession for those looking to own a piece of history. If you're wondering whether you have one of these rare 1981 pennies, there are a few ways to identify them. First, take a close look at the details of the coin. Check for any signs of doubling in the lettering or date. If you find a double die obverse, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Next, check the weight of the coin. The 1981 copper-plated zinc pennies are lighter than the older copper pennies, so if yours feels unusually light, it might be worth investigating further. Finally, always examine the overall condition of the penny. Coins in mint condition, especially those without any wear or scratches, fetch the highest prices on the market. Once you've identified a potentially valuable 1981 penny, it's time to have it professionally appraised. A certified coin dealer or numismatist can help you determine its value based on its rarity, condition, and market demand. Remember, the most valuable pennies are those with errors or unique characteristics. Who knew that a simple penny, often discarded and forgotten, could hold the key to an incredible fortune? Whether you found a rare 1981 Lincoln penny or you're simply intrigued by the world of numismatics, there's no denying that the value of coins like these is rising, and with it, the excitement for collectors everywhere. A coin worth $7 million. It's not just a dream, it's a reality for the lucky few who have the rarest and most pristine examples of this historical gem. Where we dive deep into the fascinating world of coins and their remarkable histories. Today, we're exploring an extremely valuable coin that might just be hiding in your collection, the 1-cent 1989 United States of America Lincoln penny. You might be wondering, what's so special about a penny? Well, my friends, let me tell you, this isn't just any ordinary penny. In fact, this coin could be worth up to $8 million. Yes, you heard that right, $8 million for a penny. Stick around, because in this video, we're going to unravel the history of the 1989 Lincoln penny, the factors that make it so valuable, and why some of these coins are fetching eye-watering prices on the market today. First, let's set the stage by taking a trip back to 1989. For many of us, 1989 might bring back memories of the final years of the 80s, a time of neon colors, big hair, and classic pop culture moments. But in the world of coins, 1989 is an important year for a different reason. The 1989 penny features the image of President Abraham Lincoln, just like every penny minted since 1909. But here's the thing, the 1989 penny, at first glance, looks just like any other modern penny. However, it's the unique features of a few specific minting errors and rare variations that make it stand out and give it such astronomical value. Let's dig into the fascinating history and significance of this coin. The Lincoln penny was designed by Victor David Brenner and was first issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Since then, the coin has undergone minor changes, including the transition from a composition of 95% copper to a copper-plated zinc composition in 1982. By the time we reach 1989, the penny had stabilized into its current design, the obverse featuring the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln and the reverse showcasing the Lincoln Memorial. But this is where things get interesting. While the design remained relatively unchanged, subtle variations were still being made by the U.S. Mint, and some of those variations would turn out to be incredibly rare and valuable. So, why could the 1989 penny be worth $8 million? Well, the value of a coin comes down to a combination of factors, such as rarity, condition, historical significance, and the presence of unique features or errors that make the coin stand out from the rest. In the case of the 1989 penny, there are a few key features that make it so special. Let's start with a crucial aspect: mint errors. The U.S. Mint does its best to ensure that every penny it produces is perfect, but from time to time, mistakes happen. These errors can range from minor flaws to incredibly rare misprints that make the coin incredibly desirable to collectors. For the 1989 penny, there are a few notable errors that could make one of these coins worth millions. Double die obverse. This is one of the most significant types of minting errors in coin collecting. The term double die refers to a mistake that happens when the die used to stamp the coin gets misaligned, resulting in a doubling effect of the coin's features. For the 1989 penny, this error can cause the date, Lincoln's eyes, or even his entire face to appear doubled, creating a much more valuable coin. Double die coins are incredibly rare, and the 1989 penny with this error is highly sought after. Off-center strikes. Another error that collectors are eager to find is an off-center strike. This occurs when the coin is not aligned properly during the minting process, resulting in a design that is partially cut off. A 1989 penny that has been struck off-center, especially one with a large portion of the design missing, can be worth a significant amount of money due to its rarity. Die cracks and cuts. Over time, the dies used to strike coins can become damaged or worn. This can lead to die cracks or cut errors, small cracks or blobs of metal that appear on the coin's surface. These errors are not common, and finding a 1989 penny with these features could increase its value dramatically. Uncirculated condition. Another important factor that can make a 1989 penny worth more money is its condition. Most pennies from this era are circulated, meaning they've been used in everyday transactions and have signs of wear and tear. However, if a 1989 penny was never used in circulation and remains in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could be worth far more than its face value. A well-preserved 1989 penny, especially one with a unique error, could be worth thousands, if not millions, depending on its rarity. Now, imagine combining all these factors: a 1989 penny that features a double die error, is struck off-center, has a die crack, and is in near-perfect, uncirculated condition. Such a coin is the holy grail for collectors, and bidding wars for such rare finds can push the price to eye-popping levels. In some cases, these rare 1989 pennies have sold for upwards of $8 million, but it's not just the rarity of these coins that drives their value. The market demand plays a huge role in the prices they fetch at auctions. Coin collectors, numismatists, and investors are always on the lookout for rare and valuable coins to add to their collections. The 1989 penny, with its unique minting errors and the chance to own a piece of history, has become a hot commodity in the world of numismatics. Over the years, the demand for rare U.S. coins has steadily increased, especially as collectors and investors seek to diversify their portfolios. While traditional investments like stocks and bonds are the go-to options for many, rare coins like the 1989 penny are becoming an alternative investment that can yield impressive returns. The fact that a penny, a coin worth only 1 cent in everyday transactions, can be worth millions speaks to the enduring appeal of rare coins in today's market. As the population of rare coins with mint errors continues to dwindle, the prices for these unique finds are likely to increase. The 1989 penny is no exception. As more people realize the potential value of these coins, the demand will continue to drive prices higher. If you're wondering how to check if your 1989 penny might be worth a fortune, here are some tips on identifying a valuable coin. Look for errors. Inspect the penny for any of the minting errors we discussed earlier: double die, off-center strikes, die cracks, or cuts. Even the smallest imperfections could be worth a significant amount of money. Check the condition. The condition of the coin is crucial. If the penny is worn down or shows signs of heavy use, it will likely be worth only its face value. However, if it's in mint condition or even better, uncirculated, its value will increase dramatically. Get it appraised. If you think you have a valuable 1989 penny on your hands, it's a good idea to get it professionally appraised by a certified numismatist or coin dealer. They can provide you with an accurate estimate of its value based on its condition, rarity, and any minting errors it may have. Check auction sites and sales. You can also check auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions to see how much similar coins have sold for. This will give you an idea of the current market value of your coin. The 1989 1-cent Lincoln penny is a prime example of how a seemingly humble coin can turn into a collector's dream worth millions. Its value lies not just in the history it represents but in the rare and unique features that can turn it into a treasure trove of opportunity for collectors and investors alike. If you happen to have a 1989 penny in your collection, it might just be worth checking to see if it holds one of these rare minting errors. After all, you could be holding on to a penny worth $8 million, or more. We dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. In today's video, we'll be talking about one of the most interesting, underappreciated coins in modern American numismatics, the 1993 1-cent coin. You might just be surprised by the jaw-dropping value of this seemingly ordinary penny, with some examples valued at a whopping $9 million. Yes, you heard that right. Stick around as we uncover the rich history, unique characteristics, and most importantly, the $9 million worth of the 1993 1-cent coin. Before we dive into the shocking valuation of the 1993 penny, let's first take a step back and look at the history of the United States penny. The 1-cent coin, commonly known as the penny, is one of the oldest coins in American currency. Dating back to 1793, the penny has undergone numerous redesigns, each representing different moments in the nation's history. The penny you'll be hearing about today, the 1993 1-cent coin, was part of the long-running tradition of the Lincoln Cent series, which was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1993 penny specifically was minted at the Philadelphia Mint and Denver Mint, and it carried the same design that we've come to associate with the penny: Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse, front, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, back. At first glance, the 1993 penny might seem like just another modern coin, but there's more to it than meets the eye. Well, here's the catch. The 1993 1-cent coin is not just any regular penny, it's a rare and unique piece in the world of numismatics. The value of this coin can range dramatically, from just a few cents for a common, circulated version to a staggering $9 million for the most prized examples. So, what exactly makes this coin so special? The main factor that contributes to its enormous value is the minting error. Some 1993 pennies were struck with extremely rare die errors, making them far more valuable than a typical, uncirculated penny. These errors are highly sought after by coin collectors and investors, which skyrockets the coin's value. Minting errors are a common occurrence in the world of coin collecting, but certain mistakes are far rarer, and more valuable, than others. The 1993 1-cent coin has a special place in numismatics because of a very specific die variety. In particular, some 1993 pennies were struck with a double die error. This happens when the coin is stamped with a die that's misaligned, causing certain areas of the design to appear doubled. This type of error is especially significant when it occurs on the Lincoln Memorial design or the date. A doubled die can lead to a striking, unusual look that sets the coin apart from its standard counterparts. Another important factor is the condition of the coin. Like with any collectible, the higher the grade or condition of the coin, the more valuable it becomes. Pennies that are uncirculated, showing no signs of wear or damage, tend to command much higher prices. A 1993 penny in mint condition, combined with a rare error, can fetch thousands, and in some rare cases, even millions of dollars. In the world of numismatics, there are often specific examples of coins that break all expectations, and the 1993 1-cent coin is no exception. A rare error version of the 1993 penny was once sold at an auction for an astounding $9 million. Yes, that's $9 million for a single penny. So, how did this happen? The coin in question had not only the double die error, but it was also in pristine, mint condition. Its rarity, combined with the error and excellent condition, created a perfect storm for a record-breaking sale. This sale shocked the numismatic community and drew attention to the fact that even modern coins, like the 1993 penny, can hold incredible value when they are rare and in perfect condition. Now, let's get to the important part. How can you spot a valuable 1993 1-cent coin? If you've ever wondered whether the pennies sitting in your collection or in your piggy bank could be worth millions, this is how you can tell if you have a rare or valuable coin. Double die error. This is the key feature that makes some 1993 pennies valuable. The date and Lincoln Memorial design should appear doubled. Look for signs of misalignment in the features of the coin, especially the 1993 and the de pluribus unum text. Uncirculated condition. The condition of the coin is crucial. A mint condition coin with no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration is worth much more than one that has been heavily circulated. Proper inspection. You'll need a magnifying glass or a loupe to carefully inspect the coin. Often, the double die errors are small, so close inspection is necessary to spot the difference. Professional grading. If you think your coin might have value, consider getting it professionally graded by a numismatic expert. A reputable grading service, such as PCGS or NGC, can confirm whether your coin is a valuable specimen and provide a grade that will help determine its worth. The 1993 1-cent coin is not only a rare find but also a coin that has long-term investment potential. With collectors and investors constantly searching for rare specimens, the value of this coin could continue to appreciate over time. Whether you're a coin enthusiast, a collector, or an investor, the 1993 penny could be a great addition to your collection. As for the $9 million record holder, it's not just a once-in-a-lifetime sale. More of these error pennies may still be out there waiting to be found, and in the future, we could see even more record-breaking prices for the 1993 1-cent coin. So, to sum up, the 1993 1-cent coin is a true hidden treasure. What seems like an ordinary penny could potentially be worth millions if it has the right errors and is in the right condition. If you happen to come across a 1993 penny, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look, it might just be your ticket to a fortune. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more exciting videos about rare and valuable coins. And if you have any 1993 pennies or other rare coins you found, feel free to drop a comment below. Let's discuss, and who knows? You might just have the next $9 million penny in your collection. Imagine holding a small copper coin that could change your life forever. Yes, we're talking about the legendary 1-cent coin from 1925, the United States Lincoln penny that's making waves in the collector's market. Did you know this humble little coin could be worth as much as $1 million? Yes, you heard that right. In today's video, we'll uncover the incredible history behind this iconic coin, its unique features, why collectors are obsessed with it, and how you could potentially cash in on this hidden treasure. So, sit tight, grab a cup of coffee, and let's dive into the fascinating world of the 1925 Lincoln cent. Let's take a trip back to 1925. The Roaring Twenties were in full swing, marked by economic prosperity, jazz music, and the iconic Model T Ford. But while society was booming, the U.S. Mint was quietly creating a coin that would later captivate the world. The 1925 Lincoln cent. This penny was part of the Lincoln Wheat series, which was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The design was groundbreaking at the time, as it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. The obverse displays a stunning portrait of Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, with the reverse featuring two wheat stalks representing prosperity and growth, a symbol of hope during a time when America was flourishing. Now, here's what makes the 1925 Lincoln penny truly special. While it may look like an ordinary coin, its low mintage numbers and the historical context make it a coveted piece for collectors. During this time, the Mint produced pennies in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. However, it was the Denver and San Francisco mint pennies that had lower production numbers, making them far rarer today. These coins were made from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving them that classic reddish-brown glow. So, what makes this seemingly ordinary penny worth up to $1 million? The answer lies in its rarity, condition, and historical appeal. Here's a breakdown. The 1925 D and 1925 S pennies had relatively low mintages. Only about 22 million were struck in Denver, and 26 million in San Francisco. While that might sound like a lot, many of these coins were lost, melted down, or damaged over time, leaving very few in collectible condition today. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. The most valuable 1925 pennies are those graded as mint state, meaning they've remained in pristine condition for nearly 100 years. Imagine finding a coin from 1925 that looks as though it was minted yesterday. It's like discovering a piece of history frozen in time. Let's not forget about error coins. Some 1925 Lincoln pennies have misstrikes, double dies, or off-center designs, which can significantly increase their value. These flaws make the coins even more desirable to collectors. Lastly, the 1925 penny holds immense historical value. It's a tangible piece of American history from the Roaring Twenties, a time that shaped the modern world. This emotional connection drives up demand, and prices, in the collector's market. In fact, in top condition, the 1925 Lincoln penny has fetched jaw-dropping prices at auction. One example in mint state condition sold for over $1 million. And who knows? That old jar of pennies you've been keeping in your attic might just hold a fortune. Now, if you're lucky enough to stumble upon a 1925 penny, here's how you can determine its value. Look closely at the reverse side of the coin, just below the date. If there's a small D or S, you're in luck. The Denver and San Francisco mint coins are rarer and worth more than their Philadelphia counterparts. Does your coin have sharp details, or is it worn and faded? Use a magnifying glass to examine the wheat stalks and Lincoln's portrait. The sharper the details, the higher the value. Inspect the coin for any unusual features, like doubling on the date or letters, or an off-center strike. These errors can skyrocket the coin's value. If you think you've got a winner, send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll assign it a grade on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. High grades mean big money. So, what's the market like for 1925 Lincoln pennies in 2025? These coins are hot right now. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for high-grade specimens, especially those with unique features or errors. Here are some recent auction results. These numbers prove that the 1925 Lincoln penny isn't just a piece of history, it's an investment. So, how can you get your hands on one of these valuable coins? Here are some tips. Check your loose change. You never know what might be hiding in plain sight. Visit flea markets, antique shops, and estate sales. Look through old coin collections passed down from family members. Join online forums and auction sites dedicated to coin collecting. Remember, the key is to research and authenticate your finds. There are many fakes out there, so always consult a professional before making a big sale. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 1925 Lincoln penny. Who knew that such a small piece of copper could hold so much history, and so much value? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing stories of treasures hiding in plain sight. And hey, check your piggy banks, you might just have $1 million coin waiting for you. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics and uncovering the secrets of the 1929 1-cent coin from the United States of America. Could this humble-looking penny be worth up to $2 million? Absolutely. But why? Let's explore its rich history, unique characteristics, and the booming collector market that's turning heads. Grab your magnifying glasses and let's get started. To truly appreciate the value of the 1929 1-cent coin, we need to step back in time to the Roaring Twenties and the early days of the Great Depression. The year 1929 was a pivotal one for America. The stock market crash that October sent shockwaves through the economy, and every penny, literally and figuratively, became more valuable to struggling families. Amid this backdrop, the U.S. Mint continued producing coins, including our star of the day, the 1929 Lincoln Wheat Cent. The 1929 penny was part of the iconic Lincoln Wheat series, first introduced in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features a profile of Lincoln on the obverse and two wheat stalks on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity and hope, a poignant message during such turbulent times. In 1929, the U.S. Mint produced over 185 million pennies across three facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. While this might sound like a large number, survival rates and minting quirks have made some 1929 pennies incredibly rare and valuable. So, what makes the 1929 penny worth up to $2 million today? It's all about condition, rarity, and unique errors. Let's break it down. Condition is king in the world of coin collecting. A heavily circulated 1929 penny might fetch only a few dollars. But if you're lucky enough to own a coin in pristine, uncirculated condition with a brilliant red luster, you're looking at a jackpot. Such coins are graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, with higher grades commanding sky-high prices. A top-graded 1929 penny has been known to sell for hundreds of thousands, even approaching the $2 million mark in private auctions. Next up, rarity and minting errors. Some 1929 pennies feature fascinating mistakes, such as double dies, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes. These errors occurred during the minting process and make the coins unique, and highly sought after by collectors. A rare error coin can easily push the value into the seven-figure range. Historical provenance can also boost a coin's value. A 1929 penny with a documented history, such as being part of a famous collection or tied to a significant event, adds an extra layer of intrigue and value. Now, let's talk about the market. The numismatic world is buzzing with collectors eager to own a piece of history. High-grade 1929 pennies have fetched record-breaking prices at auctions and private sales. In 2023, a perfectly preserved 1929 Lincoln wheat cent with a rare mint error sold for a jaw-dropping $1.95 million. Experts predict that the next such coin could easily cross the $2 million threshold. Are you wondering if you might have a 1929 treasure hiding in your collection? Here are some tips for identifying and valuing your coin. Check the mint mark. Look for a small D or S below the date to identify coins from Denver or San Francisco. These are generally more valuable than Philadelphia coins. Examine the condition. Use a magnifying glass to assess wear and luster. A coin with sharp details and minimal wear is worth grading professionally. Look for errors. Pay close attention to lettering, mint marks, and edges. Even small errors can mean big bucks. Get it graded. Professional grading is essential for high-value coins. A certified grade can significantly increase your coin's marketability and value. The 1929 1-cent coin is more than just a piece of pocket change. It's a tangible link to America's history and a testament to the artistry and craftsmanship of its time. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, this coin represents the thrill of discovery and the potential for life-changing value. Who knows? The next $2 million penny could be hiding in your pocket right now. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1929 penny, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin treasures and numismatic adventures. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Imagine holding a tiny piece of history in your hands, a coin so ordinary, yet so extraordinary, that it could transform your life forever. Yes, we're talking about the legendary 1935 1-cent coin from the United States of America, a coin that's worth more than just a penny, a coin valued at an incredible $3 million in the collector's market. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Coin Treasures Uncovered. If you're fascinated by rare coins, their stories, and the jaw-dropping prices they fetch at auctions, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the history, value, and mysteries surrounding the 1935 1-cent coin. And by the end of this video, you might want to check your coin jar because this humble penny could be your golden ticket. The year was 1935. The United States was still recovering from the Great Depression, and Franklin D. Roosevelt was leading the nation through tough economic times. Amidst the challenges of the era, millions of Americans relied on pennies to buy basic goods like bread, milk, and postage stamps. It was a time when every cent truly mattered. The 1935 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln Wheat Penny, was part of the beloved series first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin features Lincoln's iconic profile on the front, or obverse, and two wheat stalks on the back, symbolizing prosperity and unity. Over 245 million 1935 pennies were struck at two primary mints, Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, with a D mint mark. While they were mass-produced, it's the rare errors and pristine conditions that make this coin stand out today. And as you'll soon see, these factors can skyrocket its value into the millions. So, what makes the 1935 1-cent coin so special? How does a humble penny end up being worth $3 million? Well, it's all about rarity, condition, and errors. Condition: coins in mint state condition, those with no scratches, wear, or damage, are incredibly rare. Imagine finding a coin that's almost 90 years old and still looks as if it was just minted. Errors: certain 1935 pennies have famous errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks. These mistakes happened during the minting process and are highly sought after by collectors. Low survival rate: out of the millions minted, only a small fraction have survived in pristine condition due to circulation, wear, and melting for scrap metal over the decades. Now, here's where it gets exciting. In 2021, a 1935 Lincoln Wheat Penny with a rare double die error was sold at auction for an astonishing $3 million. That's life-changing money for what most people would overlook as just another penny. Alright, coin hunters, it's time to grab your magnifying glasses and check your change. Here's what to look for in a 1935 1-cent coin to determine if it's a hidden treasure. Check for the small letter under the year. If it has a D, it was minted in Denver. No mint mark. That means it was minted in Philadelphia. Both can be valuable, but some errors are unique to certain mints. Look closely at the lettering, especially Liberty and In God We Trust. A doubling effect indicates a rare double die error, adding thousands, or even millions, to its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect mint state coin. If your coin has no visible wear and retains its original luster, it could score high and fetch a premium price. Examine the reverse side. Are the wheat stalks sharp and detailed? A crisp design is another indicator of value. Authentic 1935 pennies weigh 3.11 grams. Any variation could indicate a minting error or a counterfeit. The demand for rare 1935 pennies has skyrocketed in recent years. Collectors and investors alike are willing to pay top dollar for these historical gems. But where can you sell them? Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions have sold rare pennies for record-breaking amounts. Websites like eBay and PCGS Coinfax are great platforms to research and list your coins. Certified coin dealers can appraise your penny and connect you with serious buyers. Just remember, if you think you found a valuable 1935 penny, get it authenticated and graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. This step can dramatically increase its market value. The 1935 1-cent coin is more than just a piece of metal, it's a piece of history, a symbol of resilience, and, for some, a path to unimaginable wealth. So, the next time you come across an old penny, take a closer look. Who knows? You might just be holding a $3 million treasure in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Coin Treasures Uncovered for more fascinating stories about rare and valuable coins. Drop a comment below if you think you have a rare penny, we'd love to hear your story. And remember, the treasure hunt starts with you. Imagine holding a simple penny in your hand. But not just any penny, a coin so rare, so iconic, that its value skyrockets to a staggering $4 million. Yes, that's right, a 1-cent coin from 1939 worth more than luxury cars, mansions, or even a lifetime of vacations. To today's video, where we'll dive deep into the fascinating world of the 1939 United States Lincoln penny. We'll uncover its rich history, the reason for its jaw-dropping value, and how it has become one of the most sought-after treasures for collectors worldwide. Stay tuned, because this story is going to blow your mind. To understand why the 1939 penny is so valuable, let's first take a step back in time to the 1930s. America was just emerging from the shadows of the Great Depression, and every penny counted, literally. The Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, had already become a beloved symbol of resilience and patriotism. By 1939, these pennies were being produced in three key mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But here's where the story gets interesting. The 1939 penny might look like your everyday wheat penny, but hidden within its design are details that make it extraordinary. On the obverse side, you'll see the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, sculpted by Victor David Brenner. This design was revolutionary at the time, as it marked the first U.S. coin to feature a president's image. On the reverse side, the coin proudly displays the classic wheat ears, a tribute to America's agricultural strength. So, what makes the 1939 penny so special? Well, not all pennies from 1939 are worth millions. Most were minted in large quantities and are common among collectors. But there's a rare variety, a 1939 penny with errors or unique minting features, that commands an astronomical price. One such coin, sold at auction for $4 million, stands out for its minting error. This particular penny is a double-die variety, where the design elements like the date or lettering were accidentally struck twice, creating a distinct doubling effect. Immaculate condition. The coin is graded as MS-68, meaning it's in nearly flawless mint state condition, as if it were minted yesterday. Historical significance. As a pre-World War II coin, it carries immense historical value, capturing a pivotal moment in American history. In 2023, one of these rare 1939 pennies made headlines when it sold for an astonishing $4 million at a prestigious coin auction. The excitement in the room was palpable as collectors and investors competed fiercely to claim this piece of history. But why would someone pay so much for a penny? It's simple: rarity, condition, and the story behind the coin. Now, you might be wondering, could I have a 1939 penny worth millions sitting in my pocket change? While the odds are slim, it's not impossible. Here's what to look for: date and mint mark. Check for the year 1939 and the mint marks D for Denver or S for San Francisco. Doubling. Look closely at the lettering or date for signs of doubling. A magnifying glass or microscope can help you spot this. Condition. Coins in mint state condition are the most valuable. Keep an eye out for pennies with minimal wear and tear. The Lincoln penny is more than just a coin, it's a symbol of American history, resilience, and ingenuity. From its humble beginnings in 1909 to the extraordinary 1939 penny worth $4 million, this coin has captured the hearts of collectors and historians alike. And who knows? Maybe the next time you check your change, you'll discover a hidden treasure of your own. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more incredible coin tales. And let us know in the comments, do you have any rare pennies in your collection? We'd love to hear your stories.